business, a person, one of the questions they ask a guy, were you honest? You see this big yetzer hara when it comes to business. Because you could always and there was a fellow, true story that happened, there was a fellow, how he bought a building, true story, he bought a building from somebody, and after he bought the building, he analyzed the building, this. After he bought it, he found out that in the foundation, there was a small crack. And it could affect the building. There's ways to fix it, but it costs a lot of money. Because it's a very, very tall building. You got to underpin it, dig down, seal it up. It's a whole wajaras. It's a craziness. So he didn't know what to do. He said, I'm not keeping this building. It's crazy. He analyzed the whole building, but meanwhile, he didn't realize to check on the left side of the foundation, and and you can't even realize that unless you have like a real foundation expert where, you trusted the guy. He thought, no. In any case, it got sold. And this guy's now stuck with it. He knows that he doesn't want it. So what did he do? He put it on the market for sale. And when he put it for sale, the price of that area, the building, it actually rose up in value. And he was telling the buyer, even though the price is this, I'm going to still sell it to you for the price that I got it for. Wow, sick, amazing, this, that. And they did the contract. Meanwhile, the seller knows there's something wrong with the foundation. The buyer doesn't know, and the buyer can't figure it out. You have to have really an expert. So, okay, I'll take the deal. No problem. Who is he selling it to? To a goy. Now, comes to the closing, and Jewish guy tells his lawyer, says, look, I feel very guilty because this goy is going to buy the building, and he's going to eventually find out, he's definitely going to find out when he's going to analyze it, maybe not a year, maybe in a year from now or 2 years from now, there's going to be problems later on in the foundation, and he's going to realize, oh wow, this was a problem before I even bought it. And therefore, he's going to come back to the Jewish guy and say, da. He says, but I need to get rid of this building. I can't hold it. So the lawyer was also Jewish. The lawyer told the Jewish seller, listen, this is already, it could cause a major chilul Hashem, desecration of God's name. You know what I'm saying? Could all badmouth the Jews and this and that and that. In business, you got to be honest. He's saying, but don't worry, he's giving him chizuk, don't worry. So he says, yeah, okay, you know what, I'm going to do it. So he goes, the seller, and goes to the buyer and says, you know what, I'm going to be honest with you. The deal, you can back out now, and I'll take the loss. So the guy's looking at him, what are you talking about? He says, listen, I found out that there is a problem in the foundation on this side of this, and it's going to cost a pretty penny to fix. So therefore, you could back out on the deal, no problem. So the guy says, really? I didn't know that. Yeah. He said, I'm telling you now, in advance, it might cost you a pretty penny in order to fix that foundation. And unfortunately, I didn't tell you before, but I'm telling you right now, so you do not have to buy it. So the goy buyer, goes to his lawyer and tells the lawyer, this is the situation, this. So the goy lawyer, tells the buyer, listen, I'm going to tell you honestly, I think the seller has a person that's buying it for more money. For sure, because you're getting the value that he paid. It doesn't even make sense. I'm sure he has a higher offer, and he wants you to back out on the deal in order for him to sell it to the higher offer. Do not back out. Do not back out. The goy lawyer tells his buyer, do not back out. Take the deal. Call the bluff. Don't worry. So he comes to the table. The buyer comes to the table. He tells the seller, I'm ready. I'm still buying it. The buyer says, I'm telling you, there's a thing in the foundation. I'll take the loss. You don't have to take it. I don't care. I'm going to take it. The goy insisted. And the goy now, he knows 100%. He bought it. He bought the deal. And this Jewish guy, he on his thing, he's totally free. I told you, I'm telling you the third time, there's a problem. I'm not joking around. There's a real problem. He bought it anyway. Now, he ended up finding out. Says, listen, the goy went to the Jew. It's fair and square. I know you told me. I still got market value the way you paid. But at the end of the day, I should have really listened to the Jewish person. He was saying the emet. He was saying the truth.